What's going on, all you boob tubers out there? It's Matt with Beardiest Gaming coming at you with a bit of the old Baldur's Gate
business has been poor.
Where we last left off, we had finally wrapped up our adventures of the southwestern quadrant sector, and we had made our way back to the old Nashkel base camp here, and now I just gotten a little bit of rest. If you're looking at our character sheet here, everybody's looking a bit more better for the wear, except Jahira. She's still bleeding. Don't really know what's going on with that. But everybody else is fine, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Now we are hawking some of our wares. There'd be a fine-looking pellet if I have ever seen one. Good on you. Here's a fair price for you. Pleasure doing business with you. Okay, one,
The customer is
two.
always right. My prices are the best south of Waterdeep.
Yeah, we got 3, so we just got a quick 1,500 gold.
Business has been poor, what with the iron shortage and all.
And let's see what else we can sell. Got a scroll. I forget what's in there. What's going on with that scroll? We can sell these now. We don't need those. Our days of long swords breaking are far behind us. Flail, nobody's going to be using that, so let's sling that. Minsk, you're just downright silly. Let's take a look at this. Pearl, yes. Let's just start slinging a bunch of this shit. Alright, look at that. Got a ton of loot there. Alright, let's see if we can't identify some of these items. Alright, let's identify this. That's our club +1. And let's see, tome, can we identify that? No. Let's identify these bracers. Those will come in handy. And the girdle. Okay, so, we gotta identify that too, don't we? Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Go on, then. Right,
The customer is always right.
Alright, let's identify this. Identify. And we'll also identify. We'll identify all of it. Why not? Identify it. Boom. It might be seeming like we're dropping a ton of money. However, we're really not, because we have the Chesley Crusher +2. Now, it's a heavy halberd. Okay, whatever. 30 weight. We're not going to be using it. We're not going to be using it. We're not going to be using halberds at all. So let's just sling that, sling the longsword, and we just recouped our entire penny spent. So, but we are going to be keeping this Telbar studded leather armor +2. That's a hefty price tag on it, but we're going to be keeping it for us because we're greedy like that. So sling it. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Now, let's get some of this shit organized. We're giving that to Minsk. This stuff. The Dale's Protector. Giving that to Emmeline. Give that to Jahira. Can you... No, you can't identify that yet, honey? Okay. Whatever. Whatever you say. And as for this, now the Destroyer of Hills is a neat little item. It increases armor class by 4 versus crushing attacks. Crushing attacks being primarily used by ogres, that kind of thing. Anything with a big club, right? A big tree trunk. So we want to put that on somebody who's going to be holding down the front line. And so it's really a choice. You can either put it on... I want to either put it on him or put it on Khalid. Now, Khalid's already got pretty bitching armor class. He's at -3. And he'll be there for a while, because this is really the best armor that we're going to be able to find for him for quite the foreseeable future. Whereas him, and since we're usually leading with him anyway, because he's our party leader, it might be more interesting to put that on him. So we'll put that on him for now. I mean, we can always change it up, right? It's not like we're beholden to our actions. What is this? Oh yeah, that's right. I still have to hold on to that. We got experience. We got quests we got to turn in and shit. Alright. So we got our club +1. Increased Thaco. And damage. So we'll be putting that. We'll sling that off. And it allows her to equip a shield. So now she just increased her value on the front line by quite a bit. I mean, she was still sinking some hits at 0 armor class, which is still pretty respectable in the D&D world. But now now everybody in the front line's got negative armor class, and that's solid. Minsk. This is studded leather armor +2. So that is going to, right, there's no 3 versus slashing, 4 versus piercing. That should be the same, right? Yeah. So +2. So we're going to drop that on him. Now he's a bit more defensible, and that's honestly, that's going to set him up for the rest of the game. Like I said, you don't have to choose to play him like this. I mean, he does have ranger abilities, he does have scouting abilities. So but you know, if you get him in anything heavier than studded leather armor, those go away. You can't use them, even in chainmail. I think maybe elven chain, not so much, but I know definitely with like chainmail, plate mail. I mean, he's got the strength. You can do it. You can certainly spec him out that way. Just have him barging around, screaming about good youth, justice, and the American way. But you know, it is what it is. The Dale's Protector. This is a nice little item. Increases her THAC0 by 2 with missile weapons. Since that's what Imoen's going to be using, let's put it on her. Boom. Automatically 15 THAC0. I mean, she's up there with Khalid and the frontliners now in terms of with her missile weapons. So she'll be sniping some serious... She'll be doing some serious sniping, which is solid. So we got a couple last things to sling off.
My prices are the best south of Waterdeep.
Okay, we're going to sling this, even though it's only worth 10, but why not? 10. Let's see. Get that quarterstaff out of here. We're not... Actually, hold on. Alright, I'm not going to do it. Nope. Get that out of there. So crazy. Now, in case she gets... I mean, her THAC was god-awful. I got to get her a specialization in it, so... I mean, for now, she's going to be just rocking that. But, yeah. Her THAC was just... god-awful. God-awful with it. Alright.
You rang. Go on, then.
Actually...
Right, what's this then?
Business has been poor.
Let's get some more
with the
ammo.
iron shortage and all.
We need to get a couple more things. We need another two-handed sword. Alright, what else do we need? This is all stuff I sold him. Bullets. Some more of them. And arrows are always a necessity. Well, let's just get 16. Done. Buy it. Okay, I'm gonna give this to Minsk. Gonna give that to Minsk. Gonna give that to Minsk. This to Imoen. This to Imoen. Get some bullets. This just is something that really bugs me, so just bear with me here. Okay. Alright, we are looking. Let's get this replaced. Okay, we're looking good.
Spit it out. You rang.
I don't know what's going on
Sorted.
with my cursor here, but it's
Right,
not,
what's this then?
it's not endearing me to it. Alright, let's get out of here. We're done with Nashkel for now. Let's turn in some quests. Let's turn in some quests. We still have a bunch of quests we got to get back up to the Friendly Arm. Okay. Oh, actually, let's get out of here. Let's check our journal. Is it J? Yes. Close that. Okay, so we do have to go up to Baragos, get that. Rescued Bronwyn. Yeah, she's still hanging out, so we'll be dealing with that later. This is the main quest. Joseph's wife. Okay, important events. Okay, whatever. I know what I gotta do.
Right, what's this then?
Okay, Baragos, let's do it.
I'm on it.
And unfortunately, we got here after hours. So let's actually see. Let's see if Marianne's up. Let's see if she's awake. She might not be. She might have passed out early. She might have been, being that her husband hasn't been gone. I mean, she might. I mean, who knows? Maybe there's a lover in the closet. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if we can get in there. We'll turn in that quest. We're gonna turn in so much experience right now. Oh yeah, we gotta go deal with a cold kettle family amulet too, so we gotta run on over there. Now there's a bunch of stuff I'm gonna be purchasing from Thunderhammer, the smithy, but I'm not gonna be doing that until the end of our quest. A couple of reasons. One, my reputation just isn't there. There it is. There she is. She thought she could hide.
Salutations.
My dearest Marianne, the road has been difficult, but I have arrived safely here in Amen. I think it would be wisest if I return by sea, however, perhaps sometime after the first snows have fallen. I trust this letter reaches you. The halfling I hired to carry it struck me as an honest enough chap. Always and forever, Ro. Oh, thank you for such good tidings. Please let me give you this ring to keep you safe in your travels. And 300 experience. Yes. And if anybody doesn't know what that is, just take a look at Jaheira. She's got a very similar one, Ring of Princes. So we'll get that identified here. I might actually even want to take a side trip to... I might do that off camera, though. Let's take a side trip to Thalantir and see if we can't scam a...
I'm on it.
Scam a scroll off him.
Sorted.
Alright, where is the cold kettles? Here. And I need to get a cloak. I do, in fact, need a cloak. There is a cloak in Baragos that I did not pick up earlier on. I think I had mentioned it. Just mentioning that my thief skills weren't going to be up to snuff at that time. So... I don't know who is screaming right now, but it sounds like a lover's quarrel. There's one thing I've learned, never get involved in a lover's quarrel. Is this cold kettle? Yes.
I'm on it.
You're a long-tongued lout, ain't you?
Please, no visitors today. I'm quite unwell with grief over my missing son. I told the fool not to travel in such times, especially with wife and child in tow. But he would not listen. Now I have no idea where he... Wait. Where did you get that amulet? It was certainly a piteous sight. A young family cut down in a cowardly raid. This was among their meager belongings. It was my son's. Please, might I have it? Of course, sir. It is regretful that I could not have arrived sooner and prevented their deaths. I thank you. Funny, isn't it, how a simple piece of cut glass takes on so much more worth. Please leave me.
This group shows promise exceptional.
Well, thank you,
Sorted.
Hair. I'm glad I meet your...
I'm a fine-looking strumpet.
a fine-looking strumpet, aren't I? Yes,
Gorion
you are,
would
darling.
be proud of your actions.
All right, let's go get that cloak.
Camaraderie, adventure, and steel on steel. The stuff of legend.
Nature's servant
Right, Boo?
awaits.
You point.
I was gonna say, where the hell did
Yes,
Minx go? I
oh,
didn't see him
omnipresent
highlighted.
authority figure.
All right, let's see. Potion of Master Thievery to our backpack. Gonna give this to Imoen. And then Lady
Do you want
Imoen
to tell me a story this way?
is going up here. I think
This way.
for some reason I hear fireworks. I don't know if it's actually transmitting through
Good
through
on
our
you if
little
you saved the
microphone
day.
here, but we have... It seems like there's a celebration of sorts going on, and I don't know why. Is today a holiday? Today is February 6th. I believe. Yes. Yep, the 6th. So I'm not really sure why there's fireworks going off unless I'm... Is it like
I
the
know
founding
nothing
day of
more.
the town
I'm
or
gone.
something? I don't know. Alright, let's drink this. I'm gonna save scum it again, even though I just saved it, but I don't feel like if
Good
I have
on
to
you if you
reload
saved
it.
the day.
And
This way.
pickpocket succeeded. Get a little cloak. Perfect. Kind of a waste of a potion, but maybe we can scam some stuff here.
Spit it out.
Abdel just sounds like such a bamf. All right, let's see.
Sorted.
Let's see if this guy can identify some shit for
You
me.
want some whiskey?
This guy's always pushing his whiskey. Now, some of the stuff that we're going to be buying, we're definitely going to be buying that. Chainmail +1, Bastard Sword +1, Does have some spells, but not the ones that we're looking for. So for now, why don't we just book up a merchant room? I don't want to do it. I want to see
You
if I can...
rang. Sorted.
'cause that'll just nullify the entire potion we just drank.
Right, what's this then?
I actually just had a flashback to one of my earlier playthroughs. I was starting to sweat. I'm like, shoot. I'm like, where did I leave Khalid? Where did I leave that little bastard Khalid? I don't need him jumping me because I stole his wife away from him. But then I remembered, oh yeah, we're not playing that game here. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta go. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff I have to do. I am just not with it. Thank you guys for reminding me. We gotta go. Oh, is this that little bugger? Purdue? Yes. All right, guys. Let's let the quest guy. Let's deal with this quest. There we go. Pathfinding. Bane of all video games. Figured maybe he'd eaten it by now. I hope you ran him through once or twice to get it at least. Now take your 50 gold and be gone. You are such a...
Go on then.
Halfling.
Right, what's this then?
A miserable halfling.
Right, what's this then?
I mean, what have halflings ever been good for? Alright, let's actually...
Back home?
While we're over
That's
here,
what
I
always
think this
tell
is
me a
locked.
story.
Yes.
I've done had enough of this.
I don't even know if my skill
I'm gone.
will be up to par right now, so let's save it. Let's save it, and this thing.
I'm gone.
Yeah, even with that,
What you want?
let's see if it actually shows what my open locks 80, and I still can't open that up.
Yep.
I think there's a very
I've
valuable
done had
gem,
enough of this.
like a diamond of superb cut or something.
Spit it out. Sorted.
Diamond of exquisite cut. Again, lovers' quarrels just going on in Baragast. I don't know what that's about. Gotta turn this quest in. So let's...
You rang. Sorted.
If
You've
none are
attacked
better.
both the group.
Let's talk more butt kicking for goodness.
Go on then. I'm on it.
I wish I had my
You're a
old
godsend.
tobacco
Ah,
pipe.
here's all that gold I took from you. I'm maybe a kleptomaniac, but at least I'm an honorable one, right? Here's 100 gold pieces for your help, too. Consider it a down payment on your pocket. And Abdel,
Spit it
you
out.
know, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you.
Right,
For the eyes,
we'll cut you down to
for the
size.
eyes. Rask!
You rang. I'm on it.
So we get the quest experience, and I mean, there's no way I'm gonna let him keep nice, sexy boots like that. I mean, I don't even know what's going on. They got like scales on them or some shit. It's supposed to help Mink sneak around, so. And you don't get a reputation penalty, so.
Go on then. Right, what's this then?
No harm, no foul
on
for the good party. See, that's why I like playing. That's why I kind of wanted to do a chaotic neutral character. 'Cause, I mean, if we're gonna do a role-playing adventure, I mean, that just doesn't make any sense for the good party just to automatically slaughter, even if he is incredibly annoying. I mean, why would they slaughter a guy who actually gave back the money that he stole, too? I mean, at least he repented, right?
Right,
He gave us
what's
more
this
money. So, you know, I just can't buy it. I mean, evil party, yeah. I mean, evil party, you can do whatever you want, right? Okay. Just rent a peasant room for now. Looks like somebody cast a heal spell on Jahira.
Sorted.
She's all good. Let's get rolling.
Sorted.
Let's head on into the smithy. I got a couple more things to identify. And then we should be out of Baragast. We'll head up to Friendly Arm. Hopefully we'll be able to wrap that up by the end of the episode. And then we will get on with our explorations. Alright, pile in. Dog pilot. Alright.
I'm on
Let's
it.
talk to this chap. This Chapo. El Chapo.
I can make
Well, he's
whatever
done.
you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition.
What was I doing here? I have since completely forgotten. Yes, identifying. Oh, you can't identify that, you S of a B. But we're going to identify that. Algernon's Cloak increases your charisma by 2. Is that it, really? Is all the other stuff? Oh, I can't even identify my friggin' golden pantaloons. Those have been carrying those around for the past, what, 48 days? Alright,
Spit it
let's
out.
get that equipped. Where is it? Here it is. Yep. And you can also, it also has a charge, I think. Maybe just one charge? But primarily, it's boosting your charisma. So that's why I haven't really been purchasing any of those any of our wish list items as yet, because I was waiting on this. It should boost our charisma to 20. Yes. So we're gonna get, and by the end here, we should have a reputation of 20 as well. So we should be getting a pretty good modifier from that, coupled with our 20 charisma. We'll be getting things for quite cheap. I mean, sometimes it could be, you know, a couple hundred gold, but when you're buying anything, I mean, especially when you're talking swords and you're decking out your party, you're kitting them out, comes in huge. It's huge.
You
really adds up.
Right, what's this then?
Okay,
Sorted.
let's roll out. I mean, we have a pretty good sum of money now. We could purchase some of the stuff that we're looking to purchase, but like I said, I want to get some of this questing done, get our reputation up, get our levels up, and then we can really start talking about making some headway. I think I have all my quests turned in here, and I just have to make it to... Let's actually just do this. Make it to here. So how about them debates, huh? Actually, I don't really even follow politics anymore. I went to college. I started out as a politics major. Excuse me while I wet my whistle there. My whistle is feeling particularly unwet. And then I had a falling out with the politics department, which constituted, you know, there was a confrontation, there were a lot of ins, a lot of outs.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend
Warg,
yourself.
Go on then.
Can I...
get you down here.
Fool me once, shame on you.
You told me.
servant.
Twice.
Wait.
Actually,
Yes.
let's
Oh,
down
omnipresent
there.
authority figure. I wish my ear.
just start
You're a
dishing
queer
out,
fellow.
dishing out the hate.
What you want? This
Pull
way.
her back.
Yep.
You right. Go on then. I'm on it.
Warg's not too worried about. Vampiric Dreadwolves, I am worried about. We still don't really have...
Right, what's this then?
We still don't really have the equipment to handle that yet. Not everybody's got a magical weapon. Let's see. Khalid does. Jahira does. That's really about it. That's really about it. I mean, I could, once I get an identify scroll, we have some arrows we could equip on Minsk or Imoen. That might help us out a little bit. But honestly, before we can start tackling them, we need more magical weapons. Otherwise, we're not going to put a dent in it. We saw that one time. We had to
Must
reload.
gather your
It was
party
just
before venturing
downright
forth.
silly. That was just mean. That was shenanigans. That was
Right,
like the
what's
game
this
had
then?
something to spite me about. I knew it was like I was recording. I think this is where that lady is that gave us the quest. That little lady gnome halfling thing. Excuse me. Gave us a quest to get her belt back, but we can't pull what we did with that Zerlang, whatever the F his name was, because then I think we'll get a
Right,
reputation
what's this
hit.
then?
So let's just head on up here.
Right, what's this then?
Let's get our charming Abdel. He's none too bright, but he looks good. He's got some muscles.
will fix most any bandit.
Ah, I'm so glad I can move home again. Bentley is a kindly man, but it's always best not to push favors too far. Here's 120 gold pieces for your trouble. I'll just take those old boots from you. If you have any other of my other possessions, come talk to me again. Okay, 300 experience.
You cannot get better than the
I see you have the largest of those pesky spiders in my house. With this one dead, I'm sure the others will have run away. If you are too kind to an old gnome like myself, thank you so much. If you have any of my other possessions, come talk to me again. 200 experience, and last.
will fix most any bandit.
You've done everything that I asked. Thank you kindly for helping me, dear. You've earned every copper. And yet another 300 experience. So, turn that in. Let's just check our... Yep, our inventory is looking a mite better. I really should. I really need to get a identify scroll going here and see if I can't scribe it, because I need to get this. This is like a constitution tome or something. And this Ring of Princes is going to come in quite handy, so maybe I'll, like I said, I'll do it off camera. Our time here is just about running out.
I'm on it.
So I think I'm going to roll out.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Thank you so much. So what we're going to do is we're going to head out this way. And there's like a farm area up this way that we're going to tackle next. We're going to tackle some of the northern areas. Yeah, we'll tackle some of that. Might go up here. I know there's another farm area up here, but we won't tackle that for a while because there is some nice magical loot, but we won't be able to get into it, even with a potion of master thievery going on, which I have since slept off. So, Imoen's not hungover anymore. It's raining. Somebody's going to get struck by lightning. So what I think I'm going to do off camera is jet down to High Hedge, get the magical stuff identified, get some identify scrolls, then I'm going to bounce back up and I'm going to head up there. Thank you again for joining me. Give me all that loving down below. Support the channel,
I'm on it.
please. And I will see you again next time.